Ukemi Audiobooks presents an unabridged recording of Vegetius Epitome of Military Science by N.P. Milner, translation, narrated by Mark Elstob. Preface. This work had its genesis, appropriately enough, at an excavation of the Roman fort at Stregeith, Perthshire, in September 1983, where I was shown a copy of Vegetius's Epitome by Mr. N. Fuentes. It was due to his encouragement in the early stages that I embarked on the project of translation. Difficulties of interpretation along the way led to my returning to Oxford to research the topic for a doctorate of philosophy. Some of the main results of this research are incorporated here. The technical nature of the original implies that many terms ought not to be interchangeable and had a precise meaning for Romans which is not always easily grasped in English today. However, the translator's task is not helped by the fact that Vegetius himself was using them as a layman, and did frequently interchange them or use them imprecisely. Furthermore, his interests were markedly philological. Etymologies play a large part in the author's interpretation of terms. That being so, I have thought it best to adopt a fairly literal style of translation, sticking close to Latin terminology and word order, and retaining a number of Latin technical terms. Quotations by Vegetius of other authors are given in my own translations. The rationale behind the footnotes has been first to explain my decisions at textual cruces, to incorporate the most relevant philological comments of previous scholars, to explain references to historical persons and events, to provide cross-references to repeated ideas or passages, to quote or cite relevant examples of language or ideas from other ancient authors, and to highlight the nature of Vegetius's method of writing as an epitomator intent on shaping and imposing a decided slant on his material. References to scholarly articles and works are provided with the aim of directing interested readers to further research if they so wish. When an ancient text has been commented upon so rarely as this has, much of what is said here must be taken as only provisional. It is intended here merely to provide an instrument for further study by others. Most of the first edition was read in draft by Dr. R.S.O. Tomlin and Dr. Michael Whitby, to whom I remain greatly indebted for numerous improvements. For this second edition, I have refined and revised the translation, augmented the notes, and expanded the introduction and bibliography. I am grateful to Dr. Gillian Clark for much.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?